Welcome to Daily Heartfelt Story, a place where we share true-to-life stories of love, marriage, family, and the challenges hidden behind everyday smiles. Each story is a voice from the heart, reminding us that life is never simple, and every choice carries its own weight. Every time we needed to spend money, my husband had to ask his parents. I told my husband that we are our own family and must have a clear income, not rely on his parents for everything. I am 28. My husband is 32. We have been married for nearly 2 years and have a 7-month-old baby. When we got married, I agreed to live with his parents on the condition that our finances would be separate. My husband works at his parents' company, while I left my city job and moved back to the countryside. My pregnancy was difficult, so I could only maintain a modest income of 7 to 10 million VND per month. The financial model of our family was simple. Whenever I needed something for the baby, I would tell my husband, and he would ask his parents for money to give me. His parents paid for food and electricity, and if I wanted anything else, I covered it myself. For the first 6 months, I spent a lot of my own money for shared expenses, but later I stopped. After 1 year, my husband still received no salary as promised. I talked to him many times about making our finances clear and separate, but his only response was, "Are you lacking anything? If you need money for the baby, my parents will give it. Whatever belongs to them will eventually be ours." I kept reminding him that we are our own family and cannot live by asking his parents every time we need something. There were many moments I wanted to give up, but because I loved him and was pregnant, I tried to endure. After giving birth, nothing changed. Every expense still went through him and then his parents. On average, we spent less than 10 million VND per month. Yet my in-laws always told me I was the luckiest daughter-in-law. The truth was, I had a difficult pregnancy. My baby was often sick, and we spent a lot on hospital visits. Even so, they judged me for spending too much. What hurt more was that my husband made no effort to learn about childcare or share the responsibility. When I felt exhausted and asked for his care, he ignored me. A month ago, I told him I only slept 4 to 5 hours a day and my health was failing. He remained indifferent, which caused me to explode emotionally. A few days later, he stopped coming home after work. When he wanted to see the baby, he called his father instead. I was so hurt that I kept calling him, but he told me I was just causing drama and even challenged me, "If you can't live here, just leave." At that point, I felt suffocated. I cried but didn't want my in-laws to know. I said I needed rest, but they still entered my room without permission. I had no private space to recover, so I messaged them saying I would take the baby out for a few days. I went to my parents' house and decided to move out. My in-laws blamed me, saying I was selfish and only thought of my own comfort. My husband continued to side with them, refusing to communicate openly with me. He ignored me, stayed silent, or said things that broke my heart. When I suggested living separately with clear financial rules, he said we could wait until his parents built a rental house, and then he would ask for 1 unit. His father agreed to pay him 10 million VND per month, and he promised to give me 5 million for baby formula. Soon, he will work far away and only return every few weeks. I feel I am not receiving love from my husband. The money is not enough, and I must raise my child while working online to cover expenses. Even if we live separately, as long as he listens to his parents, I know problems will continue. Recently, during a phone call, he said again, "If it doesn't work out, let's just divorce." I tried to talk, but he hung up on me. I lost my temper and called him weak, cowardly, and irresponsible. Now, my baby and I live in Hanoi. I can manage financially with my online work, but I feel sorrow for the effort I invested in building this marriage. I don't know how to face him if we divorce. I fear my child will suffer growing up without a father. Yet if I go back, I am not sure we can provide the love and partnership a child truly needs. Should I keep trying to repair this marriage or let go to free both of us? I still love my husband and child. And I grieve for the beautiful things we once had. I want my child to have a complete family. I truly hope to receive your sincere advice. Thank you for listening to today's daily heartfelt story. Life is often a balance between holding on and letting go. What would you do if you were in her shoes? Please share your thoughts with us, because sometimes a few kind words can help someone find light in their darkest moment.